Good afternoon. Hi, this is Dr. Paul Zeitz. It's Monday, March 2nd, 2020, coming to you live from Bethesda, Maryland. It's 245 days until the November 3rd USA election. I'm coming to you today to talk to you about the coronavirus epidemic that is spreading across the world right now, and also here in the United States. As of today, there are 10 states that are now showing signs of infected people, and the death rate has gone up to 6 deaths so far. So the coronavirus epidemic, in my view, needs a united cross-partisan crisis response. This is a moment of truth for America. As an epidemiologist, I am no stranger to global epidemics. During my career, I've worked on the hantavirus and meningitis outbreaks here in the United States. And around the world, I've worked on HIV/AIDS, tuberculosis, and the malaria battle. Against all odds, we're winning the battle against AIDS, TB, and malaria. We're providing life-saving AIDS medicines to millions of people, and over 30 million lives have been saved. This turnaround came because of smart science and dedicated individuals who did not flinch in the face of overwhelming denial and inaction. One of those individuals is Ambassador Deborah Birx, who last week was chosen to lead the White House response to the coronavirus epidemic, reporting directly to Vice President Pence. This was the right move for these uncertain times. Debbie is also the coordinator of the U.S. government activities to combat HIV/AIDS, and she's the U.S. Special Representative for Global Health Diplomacy. She has served under multiple administrations and is one of the few high-ranking Obama appointees to continue in her position under the Trump administration. I worked alongside Debbie for years at the State Department. I believe in her data-driven, evidence-based approach, and her knowledge of global health, I believe, equips her to navigate the scientific and epidemic control issues within the federal bureaucracy. She is honest, smart, and a true cross-partisan leader. My confidence in the ambassador assures me that we will come through the coronavirus with smart leadership, although we don't yet know how serious the damage will be, and there will be other epidemics that hit the United States and other parts of the world in the years to come. This will not be the last pandemic. The climate emergency, along with unprecedented global mobility, means that disease patterns are changing, and frankly, we are not ready. We see evidence of U.S. unpreparedness almost every hour as this crisis unfolds. Our public systems are stumbling, testing kits are missing, essential supplies are unavailable, and scientists are being muzzled. In a time of epidemic crisis, we must change gears and come together as a society to help each other, tempering our partisan reflexes. Every person in America needs to wake up and get ready for coronavirus and what comes next. My advice as an epidemiologist is to create a plan for preventing infection, illness, and social disruption. Know what to do if your child's school or your work closes for a lengthy period of time. Make sure the elders in your family, pregnant women, and vulnerable people in your lives are protected. Consider having extra food supply and non-perishables on hand. These are good ideas even when no crisis is present. As a physician activist, I'm joining other activists in calling on our political leaders to stop blaming each other and start acting. As an immediate step, I'm calling on Congress to approve at least $10 billion of emergency funding to mitigate the potential devastation from the coronavirus, including the health system, security, and economic impacts of this pandemic. A large infusion of dollars is needed right now before a larger crisis unfolds. This is vital so that our U.S. domestic responders can adequately prepare. They can support, the U.S. can support the global response, and also to develop vaccines and other countermeasures. Let's urge leaders on all sides to look up from their current crisis plans and take a longer view as well. As we beat back the coronavirus, we also need a 21st century response to disease and disruption that utilizes all the tools and science available. One that rewards innovation and progress instead of the last-minute scramble. Our world faces an existential threat from the climate emergency and resurgent infectious diseases. Preparing for the worst is a cross-partisan challenge and requires an apolitical response. This is about policy, not politics. No matter what comes next, I believe we will thrive, heal, and strengthen our epidemic response systems if we act with unity and compassion. Together, we can create a culture of trust, openness, and cooperation. This is our moment of truth. So what will we choose? Thank you, and have a great day.